Hey guys, welcome to the Catway. In this video, we are going to solve a set based on tournament. Before beginning, I would like to thank all the people who have joined us. Our Facebook group link is there in the description below. Now let's roll in for today's video. So the question says that 6 players A through F played in a badminton singles tournament in which each player played once against each of the other 5 players. In each match, the first person to score 21 points with a lead of at least 2 points, that is with the opponent scoring less than 20 points, wins the match. If a player scores 21 points without a lead of at least 2 points, the match continues until either of the two players obtain a lead of 2 points. The matches were played across 5 days, day 1 to day 5, with each player playing exactly one match on each day. The following table provides the points scored by each of the 5 players on each of the 5 days that he played. So we have a table here in which the points scored by different players is given. So let us make a table and let's see what we can do. So here we have a table and we have a data given to us. So on day 1 we can see that B had scored 24 points. So his opponent has to score either 22 or 26 points. So there is no 26 points. So it's very much sure that B played against D on day 1. Okay. So B played against D. Also we can say that that C and E did not play against each other as they both of them have 21 points each. So we can write C and E in two different columns. Okay, so C and E. Okay, coming to day 2, we can say that A, B and C did not play against each other, and so all three of them can have to be placed in three different boxes. So let's put them in three different boxes: A, B and C. Now for day 3, what we have is we can for definitely say that B, C and F did not play against each other as all of them have 21 points. So all will be in three different boxes. So let's write them: B, C and F. Now we did not write D because see, D scored 23 points, so his opponent has to score either 25 points or 21 points. So there's no one with 25 points. Okay, now with 21 points there are three players, so we cannot definitely say who played against D. So we will not fix D's position as of now. Coming to day 4, we can see that C, D and F did not play against each other as all of them have 21 points. So let's write them in three different boxes: C, D and F. Okay. Now coming to day 5, we can definitely say that F and D played against each other. Okay, F and D played against each other. Apart from that, A and E did not play against each other, so they both will come in two different boxes. So our basic layout is there. The initial information which we could have gathered, we have written it on the table. Now let's check out what we can deduce. Okay, so on day 3, now D would not have played against B or F because it has played already against F and it has already played against D. So D will definitely play against C. Okay, now D would play against C on day 3, that's sure. Now D must play A and E on the remaining days, okay, because D has played three matches and he has to play against A and E, and it will play A and E on either day 2 or day 4. Now D versus E is not possible on day 2 because D and E have to go in different boxes, that is sure. So D and E would play on day 4 and A and D would play on day 2. Okay. Now let's talk about A. Now A has already played against D. Okay. So against B, when he can play on day 3, and against B he can play on day 5. Okay. Against C he can play on day 1, he can play on day 3 and he can play on day 5. Against D he could only play on day 2 and he had played. Coming to day E, A can play against E only on day 1. Why is that possible? Why is it like that? See, because A has played D on day 2, A and E have to come in different boxes on day 3. E has already played D on day 4 and A and E are different boxes in day 5. So A will play E on day 1 and then C will play against F on day 1. Okay, this is clear, I hope so. Now let's move ahead on day 2. So on day 2, C cannot play against D and F because C had already played against D and C has already played against F. Okay. So against whom will he play? He will play against E. Okay. He will play against E. So B will play against F. Now this is clear. Now let's come to day 5. Okay, so we have to place C and B here. Okay, so who all have B played against? So C has played against, C will have to play against A. Okay, so C will have to play against A because C had already placed against E, so he will not play with E. Okay, so C will play with A, so B will come with E. Okay, okay, I've written something wrong here. It's not E, it's uh, it is, this one is E and this one is A. Yeah, okay, now let's move ahead. Let's come to day 4. On day 4 what we can see is, see, now F we have to place A and we have to place B. Now A has already played against C, so A will play against F and B will play against C. Okay, now coming to day 3, it's almost all done. So we know that A has only left to play with B, so he will play with B on day 3 and F will play E on day 3. Now all our table is finished. Now the set is done. Questions whatever they are there, you can do accordingly now in accordance with the table which we have made. I hope you understood it well. Thanks for watching the video, guys.